So, I've shown you before how to put rudiment 1 and rudiment 1 inversion into practice pattern 2 and indeed into practice pattern 1 as variations, but there are some other slightly harder rudiments, if you like, variations that I like to put into that practice pattern, so I'm going to show you one of those. If you've watched my video on rolls, you'll have seen that what I call a single roll can be doubled up, so you kind of play 1 and 2 3, 1 and 2 3, or ga-da-ga-ga, and one common form of that is going kurukuka, kurukuka. If you carry it on for a bit longer, kurukuka, 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 kurukuka. So it's a great roll to have in your arsenal. It makes for some really good solo phrases. It's a great thing to practice. The slap comes on your left hand if you're right-handed like me, and you play right hand down first. The slap comes on your left hand, so it's your left hand that's doing a lot of the work. So you can really focus on that. Okay, but we can insert that into practice pattern 2 as a variation, and again, like with the other variations, there's a short version I can do or a longer version. I'll show you that now. So remember, practice pattern 2 was just as before. I'm going to do 2, and then on the third one I'm going to put as a variation. So that sounds like this. After 1, 2, 3, 4, we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to break that down a little bit for you because it might be a little bit fast. When we come to that roll, we go kurukuka, 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 kukidikada, kurukuka, kurukuka, kurukuka. Huh? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Kurukuka, kurukutokata, kutokata, kurukuka, kurukuka, kurukutokata, kutokata. We're making sure that we finish off with the 2 slaps, so we keep the kind of the same melody as before. As I said, there's a longer version that you can do as well, and that's playing kurukuka, 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 like 4 of those in a row, and that sounds like this. After 1, 2, 3, 4, we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Notice that you're playing right up to the straight up to that bass. So yeah, it comes in fast, so you know it might catch you out. Okay, but over dun-duns, those 2 variations sound like this. Over a 4/4 dun-dun pattern, we get. I just started to mix it up a little bit. Obviously there's various variations that you can play. If you accidentally play, you make a mistake, it might turn out to be a great variation, so don't worry about that too much. But you know, inserting what I call rudiments and these like fiddly little things that if you were to practice them on their own, it would be mind-numbingly boring just to sit there and go kudu-ku-ka, 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 kudu over and over again. But played like this, in a practice pattern, we create a melody, something nice to listen to, and something that, you know, if you play it long enough, it'll just turn into a meditation. You're no longer aware of your hands, hopefully, and you know, those slaps and tones just start coming out. So it's a really important way to practice, as far as I'm concerned, to get that flow, or what I call flow, going. So there you go. That's your single roll variation in practice pattern 2.